Hi everyone, it's another day, another share. I have just received in a whole bunch of new notions and some returning ones. So let's get right to it. The first thing I want to show you is some returning stuff. The 45, the 28, and these I've had in before, but the new one is the 60 millimeter one. So I now have in stock the 28, I have the 45, and I have the 60. I love the 60 for doing multiple layers at the same time. With my 60, I can do up to 10 layers for cutting, but for precision cutting for piecing, I wouldn't do more than 6 myself with this 60 millimeter one. All right, so I also have in the blades, the 28, which I've had in before. These are all returning products, the 45 blade and the 60 blade. They've all returned. What else is returning is the 100 decorative numbered pins. This is 1 to 10. I've had these before. They sold very fast, so I've got some more in. So they're in now. They're available. The Clover Seam Ripper. I've had this before. They're now back in stock. I have add a quarter ruler. They're back in stock. The ones I had before were the pink ones. These are the yellow ones. This one, I've never had the yellow one in before, so it's in stock. So, but it was the pink ones that I had before. What's new in stock? Okay, so the Soline glue pink refills in stock. The double needle threader restocked. The black Soline fabric pencil leads refills in stock. Okay, so I couldn't get my hands onto the brand of Soline, but they had the Sue Daily fabric glue pen, which is it's identical to the Solines, identical. It's just that it has Sue Daly's name on it. So they're in stock. I've not had the Sue Daly ones. I've had the Soline brand, but it's the same thing. So I got the Sue Daly because I couldn't get the Soline brand. Now, something new for machine quilting or marking. It is called the Ultimate Marking Pencil. It's white. It does not, it's like a chalk, but it doesn't come off. When you sew, you can mark and follow the lines and quilt. You can mark your inner lines. You just need to sharpen it with a regular sharpening pencil. I've put one aside for myself. I will be trying it out and seeing how it works. This one is new, and it comes in its own little plastic, so you can put it back in easily. It has a little plug so you can keep it safe. But that is a new product. It also comes, it says it washes off, but it also irons off. So this is a great tool to mark darker fabrics, to mark registration lines for machine quilting. So that just came in. That's new in the store. Pins. These ones are quilting pins fine. They have 48 millimeter length. I'm not sure. They look about 2 inches. They look about 2 inches. I have these, love them. I like the fineness of them. Clover products. You can't go wrong with Clover. These ones are extra fine, and they are patchwork pins. These look like they're about maybe 1.25 inches. The length, they say length 36 millimeter. I think it's about maybe 1.5 inches max, but I think it's closer to 1.25 inches. So again, very fine, great pins to make sure that you don't hurt your fabrics. What is back in stock is the applique pins. We've had them. They're tiny. They're small pins. They're about like they're tiny. They're like 1/2 inch long. I love to use those for patchwork. I use these for everything, and they come in with a little package that the lid doesn't come off the bottom, so you'll never lose your lid. These ones here are in the same box as the applique pins. So great patchwork pins, great pins. I've had them before. I have them in my studio. A product that is brand new, no, not brand new, returning, is the Quilt As You Go Sew by Number pattern printed on batting. There's one version of it, and so this makes one. These are back in. They sell very quickly. And I also managed to get back in these shopping ones. There's a set of 3 in here. So there's different models, and there's one of each printed on special stuff. Now I will show you the one that I did. I'm still wanting to get to doing the other 2, but this, it's a big bag. This is the bag. This is one of the ones that I did, and it's really big, and it's for shopping. So it's a nice size, and there's three patterns in that kit. Let me show it to you again because I just threw it on the floor. So there's 3 different models. The one I did was this one here. I think that's the one I did. Did I? Hold on. Yes, that's the one I did. That one there. And I still have the other 2 available for myself to do out of my package, and I'm hoping to someday get that done. But they're great. Okay, now returning products is the Hasker Triangle papers. Okay, I've had this in before, and so 2 1/4 finished, 1 1/4 finish. So I have now there is 1 1/2. So they're papers. You do them. There's no need to square up. There is a 2 1/2. Okay, 2 1/2 is now in. A 1 inch. Whoop! I'm throwing them all over the place. So 1 inch. So let me just quickly take a look and give you the sizes that are now in stock. We have 1 1/2 inch finished. We have a 1 inch finished. We have a 2 1/4 inch finish. We have a 2 inch finish. I said 1 inch already. We have 1 1/4 inch finished. 2 1/2. I think I already said that one. This is 2 inches finished, and we also have 1 3/4. So we have a lot of different sizes. These are the popular sizes. So I have them all in stock again. And so that's great to have those in stock. They are great time savers because you don't have to square them up. They're perfectly done. Now, new products that I've never had in before. The 10-inch Wonky log cabin trim tool. So it makes a wonky log cabin. I don't know if you can see that, but it's. I'm thinking I will do. I'll read the instructions. I put one aside for myself, and I'm going to do a tutorial soon with this because that wonky one really. This is 10 inches, so that's new in stock. And the other thing that's new in stock is this Olfa 12 by 12 rotating self-healing rotary mat. So it rotates. Now, those of you who have been watching my tutorials, I work sometimes using mine. I love mine. I have it sitting right beside my sewing machine. So if I am doing paper piecing, I can sew, go to my right beside it. I have it just sitting right beside the machine, and I can just kind of scoot over and do my cut, prep my next piece. And I never have to get up because I have a little ironing with a mat, a wool mat for ironing. So I love mine. They're great. Now, a new product that I've never had in, it's a Canadian-made product. It's called Flatter, F-L-A-T-T-E-R. It is an alternative to starch, so it's safe. It's really, really, I have not yet used this, but it's a Canadian product. It is like Best Press, but made here in Canada, just like the Acorn products, which I will be getting in. I will be making an order soon for those. So let me show you the different ones. This one is called Lacy Material Girls. Now, these have scents. Oh, that's nice and fresh. That's a nice scent. So, very nice. Okay. Now, there's obviously there's unscented, and underneath it says, for your sensitive side, unscented. Okay. Now, I'm not going to smell that one. It has no scent. This one's called Fig, and it says fresh picked clean. Let's smell this one. Yeah, that, I'm not sure what fig is supposed to smell like, but that has a bit of a fig scent to it. And yeah, and the scents are not overpowering. They're very soft. They're very soft, very nice. I'm quite impressed. Celebration, good, clean, fun. That's this one. Okay, that smells a little bit like a celebration and clean fun. Yeah, Flutter. And it's made by Soak. And it's a Canadian product. Now, the next one is Yuzu Clean with a Peel. And let's see what this smells like. Oh, like I said, these scents, I can't even place. They're not overpowering, so I think they'd be very nice using them when you work because they wouldn't have any scent to them. The last one is Pineapple Grove, and it says sweet on the inside. So let's take a look at. Oh, that is sweet. Yeah, that, I think this one, I don't know, I like them all. So that's it. So that is it for returning products and restocking and the new products. I am making orders for other new returning products like the Acorn Precision Piecing Kits and treatments and the pen and all sorts of other things. I am going to bring in some more returning block lock rulers. I'm going to get the big kit of the half square triangle squaring up rulers for block lock, along with some more of the flying geese, so we can have multiple sizes. Those ones sold out really fast, so I'm going to be bringing more of those in. So I just stay tuned. I'm going to put the link down for most of the new stuff down below, and if you want to see more of these videos of products coming into the store or my tutorials. So I usually post a product and then the following week will be a tutorial. So every other week is like I'm trying to do a tutorial every other week, and then one of these product things, but every Friday there will be a video. Either it's going to be product or tutorial. I'm hoping to be able to do more of the tutorials than the products, but the tutorials set up time and prep time ahead, and all the prep that I have to do to be able to do a proper tutorial takes time, and I'm doing this completely by myself. My husband does help me with the website, but with all the social media and all the selling and all the labor, I do it myself. So it's very time consuming to put together the tutorials, but I'm hoping to get ahead of the game and be able to do the do a little more of the tutorials on some of the creative grid rulers or the block lock rulers or stuff like that. I have lots of ideas, just not as much time as I would like, fortunately. Now, I also wanted to bring up the mystery quilt along that I do every year. This year is my 5th year on Facebook. So if any of you are interested to join, it's not too late to join. You can still get all the files and download and do it at your pace later. The files were just over halfway through this year's, but in January of 2024 I start a new one, and when I start the January one, when I start in January, I give fair warning to those who have joined the group. Now it's a private group, you have to join. It's under Phyllis's Mystery Quilt Along. I'll put the information down below for it, and if any of you want to join, you're more than welcome. My suggestion is you download those files, the files from January 23 to now, and then continue making sure you get them all downloaded because when I start the next year's the next one, I delete all the files out of the system, so we're starting fresh every year. So I always tell everybody, and I give you guys plenty of warning to tell you that we're coming up onto the date where I'll be starting the new mystery quilt along, and I give everybody plenty of warning to get those files downloaded. So that's on Facebook. You want to join, I will put the link down below to join you have to ask to join the group, but if you're a quilter, I will let you in. I don't mind. I have quite a few members in that group. Not everybody, I'm assuming not everybody is doing it themselves, but I have quite a few people physically doing them. I'm starting to design for next year's now. and hopefully I think I'm going to be changing it up a little bit. And I said that last year, but I waited to, I didn't have enough time to, I didn't have time to get to it till the Christmas holidays. And I start the mystery on January 15th of the year, right? Every month there's an upload of what you need to do on the 15th of every month. And I waited a little, like I just didn't have the time. I had too much things going on with clients and other work and deadlines for the machine quilting, and I just didn't have the time to get it done. But I'll put the link down if you want to join. Please do, and we'll see you on the next Other Day Another Share. And check out my tutorials. We'll see you. Happy quilting. Bye-bye.